It's amazing how many people jump to conclusions that don't know my history or all the facts. And there are so many. I've only released about maybe 5%, maybe 8%. There are so many things that are going to surprise people about myself. Yes, I was an entrepreneur. Yes, I risked money, a lot of money. I risked a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of sacrifice, um, with my brother and without my brother. But back when I was 21 years old, my brother's company had expanded into San Bernardino, Riverside area. We had a terminal up there with about 30, 25, 30 employees, about 18 trucks. Old trucks, by the way. They were about 10, 12 years old. They were constantly breaking down. And it was really hard to find good help up in that area. It was an emerging area. We had gone through a couple of managers, older managers, guys in their 50s, and we just had problem after problem after problem. It was a chronic problem, and we needed this business up there because it complemented our business down in in San Diego, California. So I was approached by my brother and my sister. I was 21. I was entering college or junior college. I was in junior college, in fact, to if I would go up there because they knew what a competent manager I was and uh, manage that terminal for a while. And down in San Diego, my father was dependent on the business for his income. And this San Bernardino Riverside operation was part of our overall business. So it was a big part of our our company. So I reluctantly went up there. I got dropped out of school and I went up there to run this terminal at 21 years old. And when I was 21, I looked like I was 15. And I went up there in a very bad neighborhood. There was drug dealers next door. In fact, one morning I couldn't even open because somebody was murdered, was shot to death in a drug deal gone bad. And I opened this terminal up every morning at 1, 2 in the morning. It was very difficult conditions. At one point, we were getting so inundated with business. When I was sent up there, we had 500 deliveries um, stuffed in trailers in the yard that were backed up over a week. And I went up there and I cleaned this whole operation up, and I turned this place into a profitable operation, even though. And at the time, my brother owned this company. He never once came to visit me. I was up there for a year, and I was 21 years old. A vice president of a major account that we had came out there and watched me operate, and he was dumbfounded by my ability, and I was 21 years old. He was absolutely shocked at my ability to run that operation under extremely high pressure conditions, under very restricted resources, old equipment, a rundown facility, and I turned that operation I stabilized it and actually turned it into a profitable situation. But my brother, like all of his businesses, I would keep the water, the cup underneath the revenue flow of water coming, but he would always have a hole in the bottom and the water would be leaking out because he didn't take care of his end of the business, or he was spending too much money on things that weren't related to the business. And it was a never-ending struggle to keep things afloat, keep the bills paid, because my brother couldn't plug the hole on the spending side of the business. Most of that spending of which was for personal purposes or other businesses not related to what we were doing, or he wasn't making smart decisions. He was painting trailers and painting trucks when we didn't need to paint them at the time, when we had other priorities. He was not managing his employees down in San Diego. He wasn't coming up to assist me. He was literally overwhelming me and bringing me to a point of almost complete exhaustion with not and just taking advantage of my hard work, my honesty, my dedication, and my smarts. But at some point, you just get overwhelmed and you can't keep going. You get tired of it. These are the conditions. I'm going to continue on. Thank you.